I don't know what I'm doing, but it looks amazing. Hello and welcome to another NihongoGamer video. I've got Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite, and I will go out and just say it now. I'm probably the last person to get the game, and that's because I actually bought it on the Western store, but because I'm in Japan, I could only play it on the Japan release date, which is the 21st of September, and then because I had to wait till 9 AM American time, I could only actually play it when it became the 22nd of September, which isn't a release date anyway, so I had a special release date just for myself. I don't know anything about Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite, apart from it's made by Capcom, and you know, I know what kind of characters are in it, but I usually only really play Street Fighter and King of Fighters, so this is my first time ever really seriously playing Marvel vs. Capcom outside of just playing at a friend's house. So as I understand it, you choose two characters you want to sort of tag team. I don't know which one of these is arcade mode. Fight battles against local and online players or the CPU. Is battle, is that, oh, okay. So I found arcade mode. So it's a game that actually has an arcade mode, that's nice. Unlike Street Fighter V, which still, a year and a half later, doesn't have an arcade mode, even though Capcom knows that people want it. Now, because I don't really know anything about any of these characters, but I do want to be interesting, I quite like the idea of Mega Man, because that's a character I know, but I'm also going to choose a character that I don't know, and because I've been hearing good things about Captain Marvel, I'm going to go with that. Now, you have to choose a stone. I don't know how this changes the gameplay, but maybe you can, like, throw the stone into the fight every now and then. You've got the reality, power, space, time, mind, soul. I think I'm just going to use the reality stone because this is the first one that came up on screen. Okay, so I've actually got a fight. I've got a mirror match. Music actually sounds a lot like Street Fighter, doesn't it? So anyway, do let me know in the comments if you happen to be a Marvel vs. Capcom veteran, but I've never played it in my life. I've got to say, even though I was criticizing it before it came out, now that I've actually got the game, I quite like the look of it. I mean, obviously the art style is not my preferred art style. Oh, that's interesting. So you can actually move left and right before the battle begins. What on earth? I just pressed an R button. Okay. Also, as far as I can tell, you've got what? You've got light punch, strong punch, light kick, and strong kick, right? These other buttons are special, and you've got a tag button. I assume that X has some kind of Hadouken move. Yeah, there we go. So I've gotten a Hadouken. Something that's really weird about this game is that they don't speak Japanese. Even though I've always played these games with them speaking Japanese. Okay, so the only move I know right now is Hadouken. I don't have a Shoryuken? No? Almost. Whoa, 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 okay, hold on a second. I watched one video in preparation for buying this game, and they said you can do 4-hit combos by pressing light, light, strong, strong. So that's basically the only thing I know how to do. Quick, tag, tag! Quick! Do something awesome! Okay. So I did some kind of super combo by accident. She's got a Hadouken as well. So I think it's going to be nice and easy to understand. It's like the down forward motion is going to be a Hadouken for a lot of people, I guess. Now, I'm not actually sure if I've got any easy modes or anything switched on. This is literally the first time I'm playing it. Can I dash? Good, I can dash. Wow, that's not what I wanted to do. Easy hyper combo. So I have a funny feeling if you press two fighting buttons at the same time, you instantly do a combo, like a super combo. I should have done some sort of tutorial. So what, if I do like a combo, can I like, and then can I like tag team out of it or something, or what? Yeah, like that. Oh, that's interesting. Okay, now we're talking. Now we're talking. So it's like you do a little combo, and then you can finish the combo with your second character. All right, I'm into this. I can get into this. And I heard that previous games you had 3-on-3, so I don't even know how you choose which character you're actually going to tag team to. These matches take forever. Okay, finally lost. Interestingly enough, I'm seeing slowdown, but I think that's like for dramatic effect slowdown. Do I want to rematch? Let's try character select. Let's choose a couple different characters, seeing as it's a brand new game now, because I'm excited to see. Okay, Chun-Li she doesn't look as foreign to me as before. At first it was like, it just seemed like a different character, like just not Chun-Li. It doesn't have to be look good or look bad, it just didn't look like Chun-Li. Anyway, I'll stick with Chun-Li for now. Are there any characters that no one has ever seen? Ooh, how about Doctor Strange? Oh no, I went with the reality. I still haven't figured out how to use the stone. I'm gonna look that up on my phone. Oh, Infinity Stone, not Power Stone. That's a Dreamcast game. Infinity Stone. Press L1 and LB. So Chun-Li is apparently not a charge character. Okay, also, just gotta say, Chun-Li, she doesn't look terrible when you're actually playing the game. I'm sure if it zooms in, you'll notice more. But in gameplay, like, even though she does look a little crab-like when she moves, you know, she doesn't look offensive. I always feel like something epic is happening. Tag! Doctor Strange, do something interesting. Ouch. Uh-oh, it's all going wrong. So yeah, I'm a complete noob to this. I do like fighting games, but I don't know a lot about Marvel vs. Capcom. And I feel like this is a completely different game. This isn't even playing Street Fighter is not helping me at all right now. I just feel like this is a completely different game. Like the characters are, instead of jumping, he's kind of like floating really slowly. Reality Stone. Oh, so you can do it a bunch of times. Oh right, I thought you could only do it once. All right, so you can do it. Oh, we're pressing the wrong buttons now. I don't understand. So pressing Reality Stone doesn't actually deplete it, it actually builds it up. How does that make sense? What if I press all four at the same time? Reality Stone Infinity Storm. Well, I don't know what I'm doing, but it looks amazing. Wow! Where did Chun-Li just appeared out of nowhere? Alright, do some sort of super combo, Chun-Li. You can do it! I believe in you. Yeah, like that. It feels a bit like Blaze Blue because you can air dash. I can totally see why people enjoy this game now. Like, this is fun. It's not Street Fighter, but it is fun. And I'm not even, like, 5 minutes into the game yet. Sorry, I keep trying to do these Infinity Stones and I keep pressing the wrong button. I'm just not used to it at all. Oh, that's interesting. So, as Doctor Strange was getting beaten to bits, a bunch of Chun-Li was actually getting a lot of life. That's interesting. Now also, I haven't even once looked at a command list, so I have no idea what I'm doing moves-wise. I'm just essentially hoping that, you know, Hadoken is a move and that Tatsumaki is a move. Okay, fortunately, when one of your characters dies, you don't lose the match. You just go on to your other character. That's fortunate. So if I smash all four shoulder buttons, it opens up my Infinity Stone. Now let's just try these combos again. Well, I finally won a match. I think the backgrounds look awesome. I think the characters look awesome. Even Chun-Li with this sort of strange art design, it's not my favorite. It's still not the art style, just the smoothness and the quality of it. Interestingly, it really does feel different. Your opinion really will change when you play a game versus just watching YouTube videos of it. It doesn't really give you a true sense of whether you're going to like the art style or not. So, I mean, even Steam has a return policy. I think it's worth at least trying it before running away just because you heard a rumor that it looks bad. I don't know anything about Gamora, maybe because there was a movie with her that I haven't seen. I haven't seen all the Marvel, like even recently, only recently I watched Ant-Man, which I really enjoyed. Wow, I feel like amazing. I feel like I'm a combo machine. Another thing is, look at that, when you dash in the air, you actually dash down with Chun-Li. That's much more helpful than dashing straight forward. What was that? Did I... Wow, did you see, I like changed the direction of my jump. Oh, this is so much fun. I'm actually enjoying this more than Street Fighter V. Mostly because it just makes me feel like I'm better at the game than I actually am. Like, because so often it says 3 hits or 10 hits, and it's like, yeah, I must be doing some amazing combo. I'm gonna trade, tag team into Doctor Strange. He doesn't look anything like he does in the Marvel movie, but so what? Man, this whole just press 4 buttons to do a combo with any character, that's gonna really help people get into this game. And I think that's important because fighting games, although I grew up with them, I can imagine if a lot of, you know, younger generation aren't interested just because it is really weird. Like, learning how to play a fighting game must make no sense for the younger generation. They must be like, why would I want to do a down forward? Like, the down forward motion is not intuitive at all. It's just, I don't know who invented it, but you know, I love it, but I don't think it's intuitive. It's ridiculous. A game like Tekken, that's intuitive. I really like the fact that Street Fighter and Marvel vs. Capcom, that games like this, I really like the fact that they're pointlessly difficult. I think the execution makes it more impressive, more fun to watch, more fun to play, more importantly.
Ready.
Hulk! Look at that, he's huge! Probably not as huge as he is in the movie, but a big guy nonetheless. Now, how do you throw in this game? Is it you don't just press 2 buttons at the same apparently? No, that's not it. Wait, how do you throw? I couldn't even figure out what character I was. I was like, am I Doctor Strange or Chun-Li? By the way, having arcade mode is so much better than in Street Fighter V, where you only have to play like survival mode or something. But the reason that arcade mode is really important is because of having 3 matches. What you get wrong in match number 1, you can learn from, and you get the second match to test whether you've learned anything from your first match, right? But without arcade mode in Street Fighter V, you don't really get that unless you go online or you just play single versus matches against the CPU. It's not the same. Like right now, I'm seeing loads of characters, and it makes me want to play with other characters, and it wouldn't have happened. It wouldn't have happened if I hadn't had an arcade mode at all. Fortunately, the computer players are not too difficult. Wow, that was cool. So you can like smash people down towards the ground, which feels a bit Dragon Ball Z. And you can also launch characters up in the air. And I don't really know when it happens. I'm gonna have to do some research. But so oh no! I panicked and I ended up pausing the game. Hang on a minute. That was not correct. Air combo. Oh. So you can chip with super combos, apparently. Awesome! So, in addition to losing, the announcer taunts you and goes, "Awesome! You died! Awesome!" We're gonna bring out the big guns. It's time for the Cap and Thor. Oh no, but I guess I feel like I need to mix and match at least one Marvel and one Capcom character. So, how about Captain America and Arthur? I didn't even know that was his name. I knew he was from Ghouls and Goblins or Ghouls and Ghosts, depending on what region you played the game. Wow, he looks like he walked straight out of a different game, which is exactly how Marvel vs. Capcom works. Alright, we're gonna take this seriously now. Oh, so interestingly, the shield, it goes out and then it comes back. So I guess you get 2 hits with it, right? Do I have a Shoryuken? No. No such luck. Interesting, I can change the direction by using a stronger one. That one goes straight out. Oops. Arthur! So I figured out how to do the tag team combo. But dang, you really feel like a badass in this game, like, because it feels like, you know, if you press loads of buttons really quickly and more stuff happens, at least there's that connection, right? I mean, I'm not button bashing completely randomly, but by pressing buttons really quickly, as long as there's a correlation in game, like if more stuff happens, then it feels good for players that aren't really familiar with this system. I'm gonna tag out, because I want to beat Hulk with the smallest character I've got. So this is what the Power Stone does. I have this weird kind of makes your character spit out this purple thing. I don't know. It's really interesting now that I'm playing it. Like, when you watch games on YouTube, or when you look at images online, you go, the art style looks weird, they don't even belong in the same universe. Which they don't, of course. But then when you play it for yourself, you just kind of forget about stuff like that, and just all that really matters is, are you having a good time? I'm having the time of my life. The game's amazing. I don't know if I'm going to keep playing it. So the real test is, am I still going to be playing this game a few months later? So for example, with Street Fighter V, I didn't like it the first time, but then I bought it a year and a half later, and now I'm playing it every single day. So you never really know. I think it's really difficult to know whether a game is going to last. You don't know until a few weeks later, so I'll have to basically update you. Well, come on, look, I'm Captain America! And actually, this game looks way better than I was expecting. And I don't want to say better or worse, but it looks way higher res than I was expecting. Much smoother edges and rounder curves than I was expecting. I don't like how they say the names of the character who's coming in. It's like, he was really, really cool saying Hadouken, and then he goes, Chun-Li! So apparently he's capable of pronouncing Hadouken with the correct Japanese pronunciation, but then he can't actually say Chun-Li the way that a Japanese person would say Chun-Li. This is really annoying. I'm stuck in this box. Now what? I'll just super combo. And miss. I don't want to lose. Yes! Alright. So that was Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite. I was a little unsure if I wanted to spend like $60, $70 on a game like this, like especially as I had heard a lot of stuff about the art not being that, you know, what we were expecting. But now that I've actually spent the money and played it, I'm pretty much in love with this game, and I'm gonna try and play a bit more of it. I don't know if I'll get good at it or proficient in any way, but I really want to play a bit more of Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite. If there's anything I've learned from buying this game, it's that you really, really do need to just try it before you decide not to buy it. Because I don't know if there's like a free demo online or something, but it feels completely different to watching it on YouTube. Like having that, having that direct controlness. Like you press forward, they move forward. You press a button, they do something. You press a lot of buttons, they do a lot of stuff. That tight connection between action and result really makes the game feel very immediate and enjoyable. So I'm really enjoying it so far. Anyway, do let me know in the comments. Are you guys playing Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite, or did you really despise the artwork and decided not to buy it? Or if you've got a good reason why it's like the best game in the world, let me know in the comments section below, and I'll do my best to have a look and reply, and I just want to read your comments basically. Anyway, don't forget to do all that great stuff and subscribe and subscribe and subscribe. Please do subscribe. I love people who subscribe to the channel because it makes the channel bigger, and I'll see you in the next NihongoGamer video.